Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and today I have this is a very special one because I have two guests. I have Tuan, which is on this side, and Sylvia on that side, and they are the people behind this AI course generator that is called Everlearns. And what I did was I had a meeting with one a couple of days ago, and I started to try Everlearns and actually created my. I wouldn't say that's my very first course. So I have a playlist in YouTube, which is a course I did for like a user onboarding course. But it also has some concepts on what is a software all about and what is the idea behind it and how we can use it fully for specific different types of marketing purposes. And because of that, I also need to discuss some concepts of marketing. And what I liked about it is that I basically entered the okay, I just entered a few details. I entered my playlist on YouTube or the URL of my playlist on YouTube, and then it created a course for me actually in less than 5 minutes. Now, there are, so right after my use, I do have some questions which I will ask later on during our live stream. So today, I'm going to interview Tuan and Sylvia, and this is quite exciting, especially if you want to have an online course generated from your existing content. That's very important because we are all stuck. Like we have lots and lots and lots of content, but how do we make use of it? How can we repurpose it in a way that we can help others as well? So that's about it. That's my introduction for Everlist, and it's really quite good. If you're new to my channel, please kindly subscribe and hopefully please like this video. And we bring you every week SaaS founders or new SaaS products, and we also have some live giveaways each week at the end of each of our live stream. So now let's focus on the team behind Everlearns. I have here Tuan and Sylvia. Now, I'm very excited as well with the fact that Tuan and Sylvia, they are also the people behind MindPal. So it's one of these very popular AI tool. I haven't used it yet, so hopefully I'll use it sometime later. So that's really quite interesting to know. And Tuan, Sylvia, what is your role in the company? Because I'm not sure exactly what is the ground of Everlearns. Why did you start creating these? I mean, you had MindPal, then why did you create Everlearns? And what is your vision for MindPal? What is your vision for Everlearn? So that we know, like, hey, what are the different the how do you make the difference between the two? Okay.
Yeah, maybe I can share first and Dong
Yes.
can add more later. So we are a team of two, and so Dong is working more on the AI side of both our apps. Meanwhile, I'm working more on the application side. So which means I handle the front end and the database that the student that records the user activity on the app. So that's our role. Like in terms of the product, in terms of marketing, sales, and distribution, we share the work together. So we don't really have a defined role within our team since we are still a very small team. About the reason why we started Everlearns. Actually, we started MyPal first in August last year. And MyPal is a platform for people to build AI agents and multi-agent systems workflows to automate their tasks. So things like repurpose a piece of content into various forms to post across social media platforms, or things like taking in a CV of a candidate and then generate a list of personalized questionnaire, or maybe like taking in some a URL, and it will go there, research the URL to come up with some ideas for podcasts, for example, or to research about a podcast guest and like help you prepare for their next podcast. So the use cases are very diverse with MyPal. And one pattern we recognized when MyPal was that a lot of people started building all these AI workflows for curriculum development and lesson planning. So these could be the educators, the teachers, or even the content creators who want to create more educational content to share with their audience. So because we got a lot of questions about how to build AI workflows on MyPal for this kind of purpose. And then we thought to ourselves, it would be actually it would be more convenient and effective for the course development process to take place in a different kind of interface because it has like course development will have some nuances different differences. So it would be more optimized if it's done in a slightly different interface, even though the backend behind is very similar. So that's why we decided to just build Everlearns pretty quick and then launch it out to see if anybody really finds value in this kind of app. And Everlearns actually got a lot of users just by right from the launch. So that's basically why we get started with Everlearns. Tuấn, would you like to share more?
Yeah, I think I will just add some of the very specific story about the Everlearn, and one of the fun facts about the Everlearn is that or why we call our app Everlearn is that actually we bought the domain everlearn.co and .com last year to build a product to help us learn, not for the other to build the course, but to help us as a founder and uh, lifelong learner to learn something that's personalized for us. And the app was a kind of app that will generate personalized curriculum for you, and and then generate a lesson for you to learn from that. And it was just a side project from us. Uh, it was making some kind of side income for both me and Sylvia, but it's never got big, and we have never think about like we will use the app for the creator. But actually, the turning point is that earlier this year, we met with the team. They are a financial literacy education startup. They provide the financial literacy course for banking industry in Vietnam and in the Southeast Asia, and they have the struggle with their content because they was very struggle to get the curriculum done just personalized for each age group student, and then design the illustration for those content, and the whole thing was a mess for them. I met the founder, and after some quick calculation, I estimate that they would need to take 100 years, 100 years to just build everything um, in their curriculum and in their plan to achieve their goal. So it's very frustrating process for them, and that is the point when I introduced them the Everlearn. I introduced them that is this is my side project. You can check if you can use it for the cost creation to see if it can make it become faster. And one of their product managers they actually tried Everlearn and they get the result after like minutes. And we think, oh wow, so we need to like accelerate. We need to scale this to everyone from that. So in the late March and early April, we launched the Everlearn again. We redesigned a little bit the product. The product before was for people to learn, but now it will be for content creator to generate the cost. It's still for other people to learn, but it's more tailored on that purpose. So that's why we relaunched Everlearn and we put more effort into building it. I think you are mute, Elma.
Sorry, I had to mute my microphone because I have a cough and cold today. So in case I cough, I muted it. Um, okay, so I'm really excited about Everlearns because the only thing I did was okay. So have gone through the onboarding. Like I need to have a description or something like that, and I didn't even know that there are so many different types of learning teaching methods. I don't know how you call that, but I had a choice, like 6 or 7 choices that I never even heard of. Like, oh, these things exist. Like, okay, so that's really exciting, and I chose one that I think would be very suitable for what I was teaching at the time. And then I believe on the next screen, that's where I can add my YouTube playlist URL. Then just a few more clicks of a button, waited a little bit. I swear it's less than 5 minutes, but these guys are claiming 5 minutes. It's actually less than 5 minutes, and you have an online course ready. Now, I do have some questions, so I will ask these questions while we are having a demo, which would be done by Sylvia, right? Okay.
Okay, so let me share my screen a
Mm-hmm.
little bit. Okay. Can you see my screen now? Can you guys see my screen? Okay, so this is Everlearns. So Everlearns is a platform for you to generate online courses in just 5 minutes. So let's this is the workspace of our team right now. And to start a new course on Everlearns, it's very simple. Just click new course here, and then all you need to do is provide some information about the course, including for example, the course topic. In this case, let's go for personal finance. For example, since we are talking, we have previously mentioned about the case of a financial literacy company that is one of our first customers. And the target audience in this case uh, could be maybe kids, like primary school kids. And the learning outcomes is that they will help them to understand the basics of financial literacy and then start applying the knowledge for their own lives and able to apply the knowledge for their own lives. Okay, so you can also choose the language that you want, as well as specify any other requirements you may have. For example, how you would like the lesson to be created. Would you like Everlearns to suggest activities, or would you like to maybe open the lesson or end the lesson in a certain way? So here is where you can write out all of the other requirements you want to give Everlearns. And then the next step is when you can add a style here, so that the content generated will mimic a certain style. To add a new style is also very simple. All you need to do is to upload a material that contains some sample content with the style you want, and then Everlearns will automatically analyze that content, and we will try to mimic that style when we generate the specific detailed lesson content for you. For now, I have two, like one style here, which is Daniel Kahneman style, which I think is not very suitable for this target audience. So I would just skip the style here. And the instructional method is another optional field where you can choose one of the following instructional method to like guide how you want how Everlearns will generate the course curriculum for you. So you can take some time to read through these options and pick the one that you think is appropriate. And otherwise, you can just skip and let's go on to the next step.
Yeah, so those were the instruction methods that are like, oh, you have these? I didn't even know that those exist. Okay. I'm not in
Yeah,
education field, so I didn't know that. All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, thank you, Emma. These instructional methods, to be honest, at first we didn't know about this too.
Mhm.
But when we got our first customers, they started giving us feedback about this, and they were the ones to taught us about all these different instructional methods. So we added into Everlearns to help people better plan a course. So this is the next step. So this is where you can add any references that Everlearns can look into while generating the course curriculum. So if you have any book on financial literacy or any recorded lectures or your previous blogs or things like that, you can add all of them here. So it's also super easy. Just upload a material, be it a website or a file, click upload, and it will take just seconds or minutes at best for us to understand the material. And based on the material provided, you can start generating the course overview. So the course overview will here's where Everlearns will suggest the overall structure, the title, the modules to be included. So in this case, these are the modules included, and you can always change this, like move things around or edit the content or add new module here if you want. Maybe for me, in this case I will just remove this last module because I don't think it is very necessary in this case. So let's just continue with these 5 modules. So this is the next step, detailed curriculum. So we have the modules ready in the first step. In the previous step, in this step, Everlearns will generate the detailed, like the lessons for each module. So in the first module, Introduction to Personal Finance, here are the lessons for that, and then continue on with budgeting basics and saving money, earning money, and spending wisely. Okay, so that's it. That's the detailed curriculum recommended by Everlearns. And just like the previous step, in this step, you can also add new lesson, delete redundant lesson, or edit any existing lesson that you are suggested here. So for now, I think this is good enough for me. So I will continue to the next step, where Everlearns will actually generate the detailed content for each of the lessons in the detailed curriculum. So let's wait for a couple of moments while Everlearns is doing its task, and we will be able to view the full course.
Okay, so when I created a course, okay, let's look at the course first then.
Yeah, okay.
It's
So
very quick.
yeah, so as you can see, it just take like 1 to 2 minutes for Everlearns to complete the course generation process. So now we will be redirected to the course studio, where we can view the detail of the course. So this is the first page of the course. Welcome to the a welcoming message for students in this course. And then this is the first module. This is some overview about the module, and this is the each lesson in the module. And as you can see, the detailed content has already been generated by Everlearns. and you can see the content in all the lessons, in all modules like this. So super quick, like just imagine it's doing like five multiplied with five, that is 25 lessons in just minutes, all at the same time. So that's the cool thing about Everlearns. And now this you can treat this as the baseline, the first draft for your course, and we make it very simple for you to edit this course content as well. So you can like, this is a Notion style course editor, so it's very simple to make changes. And plus we also have an Ask AI feature here, where you can conveniently ask AI to help you with rewriting any part of this content. So that's how easy it is to edit the course content. And another cool thing is that besides text, you can actually be able to add more advanced elements in this case. For example, you can embed an image, audio, video, or a YouTube video with iframe embed, or generate flashcards, quizzes, mind maps right inside this course content as well. So for example, I can add an image. In this case, this image, let us generate with AI, and the prompt in this case could be like a kid writing something on a note to as an illustration for a kid that is trying to plan his finances. So let's just go with that. So that's the image to be generated. Maybe if you want the style to be a cartoon, for example, you can also make that as well. And now, as the course content, if you are satisfied with the course content, and you want to start sharing this course with others, what you can do is you can click share, then publish the course, and you will have different access options in this case. So you can allow everybody to access this course. In this case, this is the link where you can share with others. If everybody can access this course, this means they can just go to this link and they will be able to view all the course content. But if you want to make this course as a lead magnet, for example, you can enable the second access option, where people will be prompted to enter their email to unlock the course content. For example, I could go with support@everlearns.com, which is the support email of Everlearns, and the course content will be unlocked, and all of the learners will be listed in this section here. And the final option is enable access only for specific emails. So in this case, if you enable that, only people who type the correct email address will be able to access the course. So and you can also enable custom domain, so that the shareable link would match your branding, your own custom domain, and it would be a more human friendly link. So and if you want to import the course content into other apps or platforms, you can also export the course content into a PDF, a doc file, or a series of HTML files that would make it easier for you to import to other platforms. So that's it. That's basically what Everlearns is all about. I hope this demo is helpful, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know.
I think you are mute again, Elma.
Sorry, this it's the cold. That's why I cannot speak well. Thank you for reminding me that I was muted. Okay, so what I noticed is that okay, I created a course based on a playlist, and but there are I've seen some citations. So what are those citations? But the citations, when I click on the link, I it does not take me anywhere. Maybe I'll show you my course. Hmm. Okay, so while I'm looking up my course, let's go to some of the questions here. What languages do you support?
Uh, yeah, we support a lot of common languages. I think we do support Hindi.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically uh, we support as many languages as the language model
Uh,
support. But actually, to see like the quality of the content for each language, I would recommend to just give some minutes to try because in our experience, uh, some languages are very well supported, um, uh, like Italy, German, English, Spanish, uh, like the Western language, because those language models are trained on this language. But for the Hindi, I would not be sure about that because technically it can still generate the Hindi. But the important thing here is the quality. You may need to check it out.
okay, got it. What LLM are you using by default?
EdApp we use Llama 3.
Okay, so for this one, it's Llama 3. And do we have option to change LLM on our side? Or do the users have options to change it?
Uh, actually, I think I will add more clarity to Tung's
Mm-hmm.
response. Actually, we use a combination of both OpenAI GPT models from OpenAI and Llama 3 and Mistral. So it depends on each step in the course development process. As I have shown previously, we have a lot of steps, and for the first steps, like develop the course curriculum, we primarily go for GPT models because they are generally better at reasoning and more reliable. For the later step, generate the course content, we found that Llama 3 is better. Is Llama 3 and Mistral is faster and better at generate the course content for many items at the same time like this. But Mistral has the languages supported by Mistral are not very abundant. So that's why we also use it in combination with Llama 3 as well. I think you you are muted again.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
of my
I
cough.
think
I had to cough every now and then. Okay, so you have already optimized the AI models that would work on the courses. So it really depends on what we are
yeah.
entering, right? Okay, so next is next question is, does it support gamification or gamification like badges based on results?
Currently, we haven't support the the kind of badges or the reward certificate for the learner after completing the lesson. that. We just currently have the support for some of the interactive element like quizzes or flashcard or the mind map or interactive video installation.
Okay, so but I believe gamification is a bit different in a way that maybe it's like quizzes, but not really quizzes. Like you can have like a reward system or stuff like that.
Yeah. Um, uh, it's actually a very broad topic to discuss
Mm-hmm.
on the gamification because I have seen that one of our customers they also call themselves they add the gamification to the content, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not in the rewarding mechanism, but in the content itself. They have a lot of pre-designed, like a well-designed illustration and graphic for their content, and they need a way to upload it into some kind of CMS, a course CMS, easily to distribute to their audience. So that is one kind of gamification. But I think the overall idea here is that we want to make the course content for the learner more engaging and make them stick with the content. So we understand this is important in many cases. Yeah, and we definitely have the plan to support it. But actually, currently, we are spending more time on two things: improve the content quality from the course first, and improve the mechanism to share the course with the other. So the user they can use the course for lead magnet as a use case or to share the content with their student. Yeah, and when these things are done, we will shift the focus to this gamification feature.
Okay. Okay, so we answered the next question. Could we feed both text and video to generate a course based on both?
Yes. So actually, we don't have a limit on the knowledge sources to be given into a particular course. So you can add both text and video, like two types at the same time, even a website if you want.
And
So
even
yeah,
images. So you have URLs, videos, images, PDFs, or whatever you have. You can just put everything in, and Everlearns will analyze these and create a curriculum for you, which you could make some changes on before generating the final course.
yes,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, this is which is I really find amazing. By the way, this is really good what you've done there. Okay, so are there any analytics and student dashboards?
Uh, yeah, so for now we have a simple student dashboard where you can view all the students currently signed up. But we have planned to improve the student management dashboard with more an analytics soon. Yeah.
Okay, next. How does it look like when it is exported as a PDF?
Uh, so So maybe for this, I think I can export the course that we have just created into a PDF
Mm-hmm.
and show it to you guys. So this is the final export to PDF. Uh,
One moment. Let me share your screen. Oh,
okay, so can you see my screen now?
yes, we could.
Okay, so this is the PDF generated. So for now, it's very simple in styling, but we are planning to improve the styling and theming options. so that the exported PDF will have more styling and will be more visually appealing.
Right. Aside from the styling, like, hey, earlier you showed us an example where you put an image inside a course, right? Would that image be part of the PDF?
Yeah, it should be.
It should be. And then, say if I put in a link to a video, then it should be a clickable link that would take them to the YouTube video, for example.
Yeah, so if it's a link, then it should be clickable in the exported PDF.
Okay. So, okay, so my next question actually connected to this question. So, any plans to add full-fledged video course creation in the future?
Yeah, indeed. I think Tuan should answer this.
Yeah, I think this is the not actually that it is our dream to make this happen, because actually, of course, the video content will be more attractive and easy to distribute than the text content or the image content. Uh, but there will be some limitation right now to make this feature happen, um, because um, for some of the uh, text to video or natively video creation model we have right now, they are just being able to generate like 60-second or 90-second video in a kind of cartoon style, not the educational style that we want to make proper content creation, and pretty expensive to run on these those model. So it could be not possible to use a native model there. Some of the other alternative are we have some kind of slideshow video course content generated by Everlearns. So we generate a slide, a list of slide for list of frame for the course created, and then we have the voice embedded into the video as well. So we can have some kind of video content from that. And actually, we had the plan to make that feature, and we think it will be the most feasible thing to do right now that can ensure that you can have the um, expected result that can deliver to the student, and it can still deliver the proper information to the student. Yeah, but as we design the the, the infrastructure behind the Everlearn, we keep updated with the new language model, new video creation model. So in case, like for example, in the near future, maybe there is some kind of um, a native video creation model that is available for us to create a educational video from that. We will definitely make it very natively and naturally in Everlearn.
Well, I'm just thinking like, okay, let's say we cannot create it yet with Everlearns. Will Everlearns be able to help us generate a script for the educational video so that I can use that script on another software? Say I have Vidboard, a software that I use for my talking head kind of thing, yeah, and I could basically input the script from Everlearns and then create a video using my AI avatar, and then I can upload it to Everlearns later on.
Yeah, of course. Actually, our customers are also already doing this. So I have seen many of our customers using the content generated by Everlearns and put it into 11 Labs or any other
Right.
app to generate the voice, audio or the video, and then embed it back into Everlearns. Because
Right.
on Everlearns, it's also very easy to embed an audio or video. So yeah, so all users are already doing this.
Okay, that sounds Cool. Okay, so when I say script, okay, because like when I look at my screen right now, so I created a course, right, and it's more like it's not as detailed than compared to when I would talk about it. So can Everlearns prepare a script for that, like a more detailed script, so that the AI would say all those things?
Uh, to be honest, if because Everlearns is designed specifically for the purpose of generating the course content,
Mhm.
it's not like a feature to generate the script is out of the scope for
Okay.
Evernote right now. But I for this kind of task, I would suggest you check out our other product, mypower.io. So
Oh,
essentially,
okay.
you can view an AI workflow that will take in the content generated from Evernote and maybe write longer, or change the style a little bit to be like in a conversational or the speaker style, not the style of writing, and then you can take that to put into any of the other platforms that help you generate the voice and the audio, the video.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a solution. Thank you. Thank you for that. And Jaginder is saying, yes, it would be beneficial if both text and video courses could be generated. Okay. Currently, what are the integrations available within Everlearns or Everlearns between Everlearns and other SaaS products?
For now, we we haven't had a plan for making a lot of integration yet. Uh, in the short term, we just has a plan to integrate with the automation platform like um, like ITPs or Zapier to like we have some use case. For example, the student they enroll into the course, and we may need to update our Google Sheet a database about the student list about that. So it could be practical like that for the integration, and the integration with every kind of file or URL for in the knowledge source. That is the Everlearn. We haven't think about the Zoom integration yet because uh, I honestly I haven't seen any feature requests or the use case request related to Zoom on the Everlearn. Uh, I may refer some use case like maybe you need to do the uh, presentation on the Zoom, but actually you can do it by sharing the screen or on the exported Word or PDF. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, if you want, if you find that there's some use case with the Zoom integration, we have the uh, product roadmap at everlearn.co.io. You can add the feature request into that roadmap, and we will see if the other folks they are interested in that feature also, and we will uh, make it to the planned feature in the roadmap.
Okay, okay. That's yeah, so guys, if you have suggestions for integrations, not just suggestions, but very specific use cases, why they should have integration to a specific SaaS, please drop it on their roadmap, or not roadmap. Give them a feedback, and they will consider it. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Okay. This one is BYOK available.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
available.
Yes, it's available, right? But for the bring your the BYOK, what keys we can use? Is it? Let me just check. I actually didn't check what keys I can use. No, I can't
Uh,
find it. Okay, there are the keys. Okay, so OpenAI API key is the one that we can put in right now. But I earlier Sylvia mentioned we have also that you have Llama and Mistral, and they seem to be better when it comes to generating courses. So, because right now you operate on credits, right? And let me see. Let's go to the SaasZilla and we discuss what are credits.
I think I will answer both the
Mm-hmm,
question.
mm-hmm.
I think three question also about what kind of key we can put into the Everlearn right now.
Right.
The first question, no, it's not the first question, but the more fundamental question will be what is the AI credit in Everlearn, and in all our products, including both MyPow and Everlearn, we always define AI credit is the is some is a kind of thing that every time we use AI to generate something, it will cause the AI credit. And in the case of Everlearn, it will be the lesson and the curriculum. So, for example, if you have the course that have 30 lessons, it will consume you 30 AI credit, and it will also add 2 credit for generate the list of module and the list of lesson. So if you have the cost of 30 lesson, it will consume you 32 AI credit, and it's very simple like that. And you can basically um, approximate that the number of AI credit will be equal to the number of lesson generated for the AI credit. And for the uh, uh, bring your own key option, it is available, but it will be and in the near future, if nothing change, it will only available for the OpenAI API key, and it will be slightly different with what we are doing at MyPow. In MyPow, you can bring a lot of AI provider like Anthropic or OpenRouter or Gemini or Llama 3, any kind of model you can bring in. But in Everlearn, actually there is a technical challenge behind Everlearn is that we promise that we will generate the cost in less than 5 minutes, and we have to send a lot of requests to the API at the same time. Like if you have the course with 50 lesson, we will send 50 requests at the same time to the provider. So the provider have to be very reliable in their API to make sure that they can handle a lot of requests we send to them to make sure the cost can be generated in the fast time. And actually, OpenAI, despite their they have some problem in their pricing, I know, and sometimes the content generated is maybe not not good as the other model, but actually they are the most reliable and the biggest provider right now that we can trust them on on the reliability. And for our own credit, like if you don't want bring your own key, you use the AI from Everlearn, we actually have to self-host those models to make sure that they can handle the throughput of the Everlearn and the rate limit when it comes to generation.
Okay. So yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, of course you promised 5 minutes, and GPT-4 could be quite slow. Okay, now I understand that. All right, and it's actually less than 5 minutes when I tried it. Okay, so here we have how is it good? How good is it at generating mathematics course?
Mm, um, it's honestly that it will depend on the technical level and the depth level you want for the course. Uh, uh, as my observation, when I see the course content and the feedback from user, it will be the best for generating the course that will be more on the theoretical fundamental knowledge or social science course, or the course on uh, that it can based on some kind of referring material. For those kind of courses that have just require some kind of structure output. For example, in the case of mathematics, it could be some equation that we need to write in LaTeX, or in the programming that we need to output the programming language interface for the student. It could be not very good at that, and you may need to like using the editor to add a lot of customization when you want to generate the math. But I think anyway, I will not have the best answer in this question, because the AI is the AI. In some case, it could be very good, but in other case, it could be really bad. And it just takes 5 minutes for you to test the Everlearn to see if it is whether a good fit or not.
Right, right. Okay, I get what you mean. Yes. So I believe if you have the right materials for Everlearns to analyze, like you have these PDF books or videos that that Everlearns can analyze and generate a video or a course from, then you will definitely have a great course. But if you always remember, you put in rubbish, you get out rubbish. It doesn't matter what the tool is. So if you put something really good inside Everlearns, then you will also get something that is really good. The output is really good. Okay, so just make sure um, that you put in the right like the PDFs, the videos, the images, or whatever you have that could support the Everlearns AI to do an analysis and create the perfect course for your target audience. That's how I think it is. Okay, so next is Titus say this is really time and effort saving solution. It's well done. Thank you, Titus. Okay, is there any automation with third-party certificate generator, appointment, and payment options?
We are in the progress to bring it into the Everlearn. Uh, uh, Especially we understand the need to from some creators, they want to monetize their cost. But we are still in the progress of discussing and brainstorming about the way we can make the mechanism for the payment option to be safe. Like we do not want some problem with the fraud payment into us, and fair for the creator into our platform. And also with the automation, like I said earlier, we will have the integration with the automation platform like Zapier and Activist to help you in some use case. Maybe you automatically add the register student into the Google Sheet, something like that.
Right. Because for me it would be nice if it's something similar to like a Udemy where I can send in the students to purchase a course as a course creator, and then yeah, they can
Oh,
go to
yes.
my custom domain.
Actually,
Yeah.
I see the buy me a coffee option here. Actually,
Mhm.
you can add it into your public course by embedding the buy me a coffee
Link.
uh, link into the iframe. Yeah, I have used the buy me the coffee before a long time ago, so I remember they have that option for you, so you can just embed it into Everlearn in the course editor, because our course editor is actually a kind of Notion style editor. You can very easily just click the link and add it into the iframe.
Okay. Yeah, that solves it. Or even a Stripe link if that's the case. A Stripe link or a whatever payment link, we can embed it then, right? Does the tool have an option to include branding elements like logo, watermark on each page of the PDF it generates?
Mm, Actually, this not that. This feature is not available that. Um, uh, but there's two alternative option for you to make this feature available, because our PDF generated is actually also from the course content in each lesson. And if you want some kind of uh, watermark content in each lesson, you can add a line after each lesson is that maybe this content is generated by your company, or by your brand, something like that. And when you export that to PDF, it will be populated in the content. And another option requires some extra work with that. You download the course content afterward. Actually, Word is in our case, Word is better than PDF as a docx file, and then you can edit the docx file easier. And after that, you can export the PDF from the docx. And I think it will be the better alternative. But anyway, we will try to make the generated PDF be better, as Sylvia mentioned about it earlier.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so next, um, does the tool allow users to? Okay, we just asked that. Let's go to this. Okay, can we edit the mind map?
Yeah, so the mind map in this case actually is very simple to edit. It's uses the markdown style, so you can just edit it just like a text. Super simple. We have that option.
Okay. Actually, can you show us how to do it? Like I don't know how to use the mind maps in Everlearns. I know you've shown us like, hey, this is where you find it, but I haven't used it yet. Okay, let me show it on stream. And how do you generate that mind map? Oh, Sylvia, we cannot hear you.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so let me try again. So essentially, to generate a mind map, you can just add a mind map element here, and then it will generate the mind map based on the content of the current lesson. Now, if you want to edit the mind map to fit what you need, you can click this edit output here, where you can make changes to the output of the mind map. It's very simple. It's just the markdown style. Like you can see it here. So so for example, you can add maybe key concepts. Let's add one more, like spending, for example. And then we can save this, and then the spending, as you can see, is added into the mind map content. So that's how you add new branch. And if you want to add like sub items to this, you can also add it just like this as well. So just like save, and then it will be added. So you can see the changes, right? So it's how easy it is to change the mind maps.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty easy. It's just that I haven't used it yet, so I did not know how easy it is. Okay, that's
Yeah.
really easy. So thanks for the question, Faz. Okay, next is all right. Actually, Interpret has a question here. Like, is it possible to, because I talked to him a little bit, to embed Everlearns in an AI chatbot? So basically, I want to train my AI chatbot with my course that is from Everlearns.
Yeah, actually, the good thing is that you can actually build a chatbot like that on MyPal. So let me actually we have just create a tutorial about this a couple of days ago about how you can build a course, make a course on Everlearns, then build an AI chatbot based on that course. So okay, let me I can share how can I share the link with others?
Okay, so you could share if you go down on the right side. You have a live chat, right? I'm
Okay,
wondering if you can actually enter a link there
okay.
on the live chat.
So yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I see the live chat, but I cannot enter.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Go to
no,
private chat then if you cannot
okay.
enter to the live chat.
Yeah, so I have just sent you the link. Maybe you can send it to everyone. So essentially,
Okay.
you can be an AI chatbot on MyPal or any other platform if you prefer. And then you can just embed that chatbot inside the course content. So let me show you how to actually generate like get that like how to embed that tutor AI tutor into the course content. So this is
Actually, then actually I know that will be the next question after you talk about this. Is there an LTD for MindPal? Because you are on a lifetime deals group and we are doing a webinar here.
okay. So for example, this is my pal, and I would take I have a lot of chatbot here, but let me just take this chatbot as an example. I can take the uh, iframe code in this case, go back into my Everlearns course, then I can add an iframe with the embed code, and okay, and just like that, now my pal chatbot is inside Everlearns. Now okay, let make some fixes, change the width a little bit so it is bigger. Okay, so now here's the chatbot. So when your student view the course, they will also be able to chat with the chatbot as well.
Okay. Follow up to this one. It's also from Interpret, the same question. Do you have any API or documentation?
Yes, we have the documentation at let me send you guys a link. That is at the blog.mypower.com, .everlearn.com.
Okay. And do you have an LTD for Everlearns? For MindPal. Sorry, MindPal.
Yeah, we always have the LTD for MyPal. In the
Mm-hmm.
case you want to bring your own key, and you have the subscription plan for MyPal. In the case you don't want to bring your own key and using our AI, using the AI model directly from us. And actually, if you want the MyPal lifetime deal, we actually have the plan to raise the pricing of the MyPal in the next in this weekend, in the next 2 days. So if you grab the lifetime deal of MyPal right now, you will have the price like before, and you also have the discount code. We have the Kenwood 25 discount code in the case 25% discount code uh, for in available in this soon. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please drop me the link on Facebook later so that I can post it in the group so that they know that hey, there is a MindPal LTD and you have this discount code and price is increasing in 2 days, so we can post it in the group. Okay.
Yeah,
Because I,
and I
I
think
I have no idea.
yeah, and I think I can also post the documentation of the effort into the post also because I do not see any option here for me to post the link here.
Okay, you can post a link on the private chat. Um, okay, so copy link address. Okay, so this one is Mindpal and it's from Ken's group. Let me just check this one. Okay, so there's a lifetime deal of Mindpal and it's on Ken's group. I dropped the link down here. And the documentation of Everlearns. Copy link address. I better copy it on my notepad as well because I won't have it later on. Okay, so I got here the Mindpulse piece and the LTD, and I'm going to send in the documentation for Everlearns also
Mm.
here on the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, so next, what is a 25% discount code?
Uh, Let me send to the chat.
Right, that's very important. Okay, while I'm waiting for that, let's look at the next question.
Mm,
Okay, so next question is from Titus while I'm waiting for the discount code. Is there any word limit for generation for each tier? Yes, there is a limit, but it's more of AI credits limit rather than word limit. I
yeah,
yeah, because I went into the website of SaasZilla. Somehow I cannot establish a connection, so I think their website is down. I'm not sure.
yeah. I think they have a lot of trouble with website recently.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. Uh, but there is no limit on the generated content. Is the number of
Mhm.
word. We only count the AI credit. What I mentioned earlier is the number of times uh, you use AI to do something on Everlearn, and in the case of Everlearn, it's just the lesson and the curriculum.
Okay, so let's see here. Um, okay, wrong one. Can you collapse the mind map nodes? And if you collapse the mind map node, can we see a numerical count of how many branches were collapsed?
Yeah, actually, yes. So this is a fully yeah. So this is a fully interactive mind map, so you can collapse the nodes. Let me share my screen again for you to see how the collapse how the interactive mind map works. So yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes, we could.
Yeah, okay. So this is the mind map, right? And the mind map, for each mind map here, you can collapse it and open it just like this. Very simple. So that's how that's how the mind map works.
Okay, and the number of nodes is also shown. How many were collapsed, right?
Uh, I don't think so. I don't see that there's a number that is shown about the collapse node.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the number. Uh, okay, actually, my question now to Faz. Faz, is that important? The number of that you see how many branches were collapsed. And if you have a use case, I think you have to give feedback to Everlearns, like what is your use case for that and why is it important to you? Then maybe they could add it on their roadmap. Wow, it's so difficult to talk with a cough like this, sore throat. Okay, next is what other marketing are you doing for Everlearns beside the LTD Facebook groups?
Yeah, actually, we do. We are doing a lot of things. So on YouTube, on social media, and on a lot of communities that are outside of the LTD community. So
Mhm.
if you are on like groups like homeschooling groups or education groups, maybe sometimes you will find us sharing something there.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually, the marketing for the lifetime deal community, they handle a lot of the SaasZilla team. They support us a lot in the way they promote. And actually, we internally in our team, we our responsibility for that is mostly um, answering and doing question FAQ for the for the audience. We do not have to spend a lot of time thanks to the team. We are in the Everlearn, we the way we do marketing is that we focus on homeschooling Facebook group, teacher AI for teacher Facebook group, the LinkedIn, and we also build free tool. We have the free tool to generate the mind map. That actually it got the top product of the day on the product hunt of the last week. And we have the free tool to generate the cost idea. Yeah. So you can have a lot of pre-made prompt that you can fit into Everlearn. If you have some kind of idea, but you haven't had a chance to develop it into the like the learning outcome or the target audience. Yeah. So yeah, I could send all of those free tools we have made for the Everlearn into the maybe after this webinar in the Facebook group in case that could
Okay.
be helpful
You
for
are
you.
part of our Facebook group, right?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Okay, great. So please post it in our group. That will be really appreciated because we really need a lot of information about Everlearns and how to make use of Everlearns to the fullest. Okay, so earlier I said I have questions with with one of the courses I've created with Everlearns. So now it's time for me to share my screen and discuss my questions. Okay, let's go for the captions here so that we can see all the way to the bottom. Okay, so this is um so I created this course based on a playlist. Now I'm wondering how can I say I wanted to add more materials to and then regenerate a new course or update the course based on that new material. How can I do that? I cannot hear you.
Uh, um, I think maybe this is one kind of feature that we are missing. Currently, you can regenerate the course as a whole, or you can edit the content of the course in smaller chunk in the course,
Mm-hmm.
but you cannot refer to a material during the time you edit this. Uh, you can only reference the material content at the beginning. Well, I think this is I think this is a great suggestion and observation for us. I think we will make this feature available within this week.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah, because I was like thinking like, okay, because I was just playing with it in the beginning, and then now, okay, now I want to take this seriously.
Mm,
Um, because first I want to see, hey, what can Everlearns do, and then now I want to take it
mm,
seriously and add more information for in the courses. But I
mm,
couldn't find a way to go back unless I generate a new course. So yeah, that's the thing, and I want to update it. For example, here I'm still talking about GPT 3.5 and but I actually have GPT 4.0 now by default. So something like that. And I think that's very important, especially for course creators, that we don't have to do things all over again.
Mm.
Plus, the students, like maybe we can add a module or two for each section that based on the new updates, but not really to change the entire structure of the course, because especially if you already have existing students for the course, it will be difficult for them to adapt, like, hey, where did that go, or where did this go? We cannot have that. Okay, the next question is, I mentioned earlier citations. I don't understand where these citations came from.
Uh, have you upload knowledge source into Everlearn to
I can't
generate?
even I can't even remember if I've uploaded something. And that was the problem. I want to go back and check what did I upload. Or maybe I could find it here in the library.
Yeah, that is the list of uh, knowledge
Yeah,
ID, the ID of the file that you uploaded into the Everlearn, and it's use those content to generate last lesson.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Tuan. I did not understand what you said. What you just said.
So the list of citation here, that is the list of ID for the of the file that you uploaded into the Everlearn. But I think in this case we may need to make it more user friendly to read it.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. Because I don't understand what do they mean by this, and it's not not number one. It's not clickable, and number two
Mm,
is where is it, which one, which knowledge base, or which file is which, or which source is which. You know what I mean.
mm.
Yeah, I just got a little bit confused. Okay, let's see this one. And then I've seen some citations that are, I remember seeing something clickable before, and I was surprised that, hey, I didn't even know that these exist. Let me check, maybe it's all the way to the front. No. So anyway, I've seen citations. I've seen some. Maybe it is here. Okay, so this one, it goes to a. Oh, what's happening here?
Uh, for this, it is trying to redirect you to the file that you uploaded into that you uploaded uh,
Mm-hmm.
in the citation.
All right. Okay. So wow, why are this taking so long? And this is quite interesting because I didn't even talk about um, ethical AI during that in that course. So, but it added this ethical AI, which I like, by the way. This probably was from the website itself, and not from the uh, the playlist. Okay, so it did not go to the material. It just went here. Okay, so I think that's about it. So yes, there is still a lot of room. There is some room for improvement, and we are going to see much more. How do you call that? Features that will be added, cool new features that will be added based on the feedback from the group, based on the feedback from the audience. Yeah, so it would be great if you can send Everlearns your feedback. The roadmap is also, if you go to SaasZilla, there is a roadmap there to Everlearn. So you can also go to Everlearn's website. So it's everlearns.com, and you can also create your own, send your feedback to the Everlearns team on your feature request. So now we are going to do the giveaway. So thanks so much, everyone. I don't see any more questions here. And we'll start with our giveaway. And by the way, guys, this is a very special plan that Tuan is going to give our audience. So we are going to pick three lucky winners, but it's not actually in the SaasZilla plan. So it's not tier one, tier two, tier three, but it's actually a better version of tier two because here you have three C names. I believe SaasZilla only has one or two C names for tier two, right?
Yeah, SaasZilla is only have one CNAME for the tier two.
Right. And here we have three C names for this account, 500 AI credits. So I already looked it up. I tested it. I used it. Generating a course for me consumed 39 credits, which is fine. By the way, the credits reset each month, right? These are not one time credits. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, now we go to Wheel of Names. So give me about a minute or two to get all the names of those who joined our giveaway today. Okay, so now I got all the names here on the wheel of names. Oh, you okay? So Victor did not. Okay, let me just add Victor here. Okay, let's do have a roll call. I have here Alina, Ankit, Ashley, Chenna, Faz, HM, Interpret, Jennifer, Joginder, Mamta, MD Gafar, Niru, Punam, Richard, uh, okay, Sakol, Santosh, Sarah, Sumon, Susan, another Susan, Ted Clark, Titus, and Victor. So thanks so much, guys, for joining us live. Victor, I already added you here, so no worries. So now I'm gonna shuffle the names, and today we have three winners. Okay, our first winner is Titus. Congratulations, Titus. I believe you also won our giveaway last week. So wow, you are having a lucky streak. Okay, Titus. Okay, so the next one is woohoo, Fasave, woohoo. Okay, but where is Titus? Titus, where are you? And there you go. We have the second winner is Interpret. So I'm waiting for Titus and Interpret to confirm that they are here. What is this? Okay, let's do the last one. Okay, I saw Interpret. Thanks for confirming you are here. And the next one is Mamta. Okay, so where are they? So Titus is here. Thanks so much for letting us know you are here. So for confirming you're here. Thank you too for watching. And thank you, Interpret, for watching and for confirming you are here. I'm waiting for Mamta. Mamta, Mamta, please. Yay! So Mamta is here. Thanks so much, Mamta. And thanks everyone for joining us today. So after the live stream, for the winners, please create an account on everlearns.com and then send your account email address to me. So just DM it to me. And if you could please do that within 48 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, that would be great. And I will send all the emails to Tuan and Sylvia so that they can activate it for you guys. And thanks, Sylvia. Thanks, Tuan. And really, more power to Everlearns. I really love the tool, and I hope to see more features in the next coming weeks, especially the one that you said is coming in this week. I'm so excited about that. Okay. So thanks so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.